Uh, Thanks for all joining the session for day three. So last time what we learned here is like how many types of SQL Server license are there in the micro for especially for Microsoft SQL Server, and we discussed how much core, if for example how much cores we have, how much money we have to pay, and what is the server and plus call license. In the interviews they might ask you questions on this as well. Okay. Now, now you know, right? We have also seen the difference between 32-bit and 64-bit. Sir, I had a doubt here. So, apart from 32-bit and 64-bit, is there any other architectures are there in terms of our CPU? Anyone? Guess, please.
I think 84 or 86 bit we have.
The 84 means that
32 bit, 32
32-bit
bit.
only.
Okay, okay.
Apart from these two.
No idea.
Okay. So apart from these two, there is one more architecture that is also called 64-bit. Sir, what's the difference between the 64-bit and this 64-bit? Yeah, I will let you know. So anything like here that we used to call it as a IA 64-bit architecture. IA stands for like Intel Itanium. Okay, so that architecture was like rely on 64 only. The main advantage of this IA 64-bit architecture was parallel computing. In the instructions of the CPU, okay, in the instruction of CPU, the CPU was designed to tackle the task in multiple cycles, like parallelism, okay, across multiple processors. Okay, and that is what like 64 array we will see little bit. Okay, so it starts for architecture. Okay, so if you see here in the architecture design, we have very long instructions word architecture allowing multiple instructions to be executed in the parallel within the single clock cycles. So this is the main advantage of like um IA 64-bit. And there is like are some like predictions, speculations, and explicitly even though you don't mention parallelism. For example, I'm just going little bit out for SQL Server. So whenever if you want to run a query by default, it will go you serial plan, right? If you want to execute that into multiple threads, what we will use to do, we will use max drop, right? So the same way even explicitly if you want to mention you can mention, otherwise you don't. But here explicitly you can mention, otherwise it is also take by default that. Okay, so that is the advantage of that. See, nowadays IA 64-bit was more advanced architecture which we have never recognized. Okay, so and it also supports 32-bit applications through emulation as well. Okay, so then why it is not yet famous as of now? The main question is, I want to ask one thing. How many of you know that Roja Roja movie? I think Premikla Roju. Hello, this movie.
Yes, yes, we know.
You know, right? So
Yes.
if where I got introduced to the computer at my BTech, at my graduation of second year. Okay, at that time only I don't know how to switch on the camera, sorry, how to switch on the PC, how to talk. That's all very new to me since I was like a very little my domain is not that. Okay, so I don't know about that. This movie was flap at that time. But now, if you see, if you get this movie in the nowadays TV, everybody used to love to watch this movie. Why? Because whenever at that time they showed the technology of Yahoo chat and Yahoo email, everything. But at that time, the people doesn't aware all of these things. Yes or no?
Yes, yes. They used to go to cafe and
Yes.
browse internet chatting.
Yes,
Yes.
browser. At that time, that's the reason this movie didn't expect. I mean, that movie was expected blockbuster, but it didn't reach that to mark. Okay, okay. Now, So here as well. So it was very advanced, but we are unable to capture those methods as well. So that's the reason in the 2020 only Intel stopped this production of producing this IF64 bit architectures. Okay, and the more the rival competition for this is AMD processor and Xeon processor only. See, what are the futures that we are getting here? So we are tightly, we are getting little bit match. Okay, at that time we have don't have workload, right? So work is going on with those CPUs. So why I should switch to this architecture? People never thought in this way. Like if we use these kind of CPUs in my servers, so there could be like we can see a number of advantages in the future as well. So the people didn't do so. Microsoft stopped this production in 2020, which is like almost 4 years back. Okay. Now where I can see here the SQL Server setup. See here we can see. I will show you that one. If I want, if I here, this is SQL Server and this is like 2028. No, no. I will show you. No, don't worry. Mostly, we I think we almost done a number of things, right? I mean, a number of installations we have done, but we didn't observe this thing. Yes or no? Can anyone
Yes, sir.
see? See here? Why this is this has been grayed out? Can anyone explain me?
I think this is out of production. Right?
Yes, exact. No, no, not like that. I'm not having this bit architecture. I'm
Okay,
having
okay,
only Intel's XX 32-bit and 64. This instruction CPU is not having in my PC, right?
okay, okay, got
That's
it.
the reason it got graded out. Okay.
Hmm.
See, this is for example, if you want 32-bit also, you can select here and you can install. Okay, and this has been grayed out since I don't have that CPU. Okay.
Sir, my question is why it is showing 32-bit X into 86? Why it is not showing X 32?
Yeah. See, before for to know this, you have to go back in the CPU family revolution. So there is architecture,
Okay,
they
okay.
are motherboards. The motherboards was divided on that like 8x86 family. So that's how the family the name got like that. Okay, yeah, that's thanks for asking. That's good question. Uh, Now we have discussed the IA64-bit architecture, right? And this is done. Now, sir, everybody has to be recognized by some name, by action, by such thing. Somebody has to be recognized. Sir, here is a in front of you. There is a system, sir. Yes or no? So how you are going to recognize that? How many ways are there we can recognize or we can communicate or we can talk to that computer? Can anyone guess? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please. Can you name can you how you are going to talk to that? How you are going to ping at least?
The language you're asking, like binary
No, no,
language
no,
for system,
no, no.
not.
How you are how not like Bengali language. So I am having one computer, another computer. I wanted to talk that computer. Talk and
Okay,
communicate.
network.
I sharing whatever it
To
is.
command prompt.
Yeah, no, that command prompt is okay. But how many ways
Network
are there?
within the network you have to enter.
Yes, exactly. Sir, I have a name called Arsha, right? You do have a name called. For this, what we are having?
So, with the name of server name.
Yes, exactly. Server name. Apart from server name, is there any other name?
IP address,
Yes, exactly. Very good.
IP.
Yes. Name, IP address. After that,
domain,
yes, exactly. Very good. After that, yes, yes. You are all. What are all you are saying is all about true only. Okay, don't restrict yourself. Yeah, go ahead.
FQDN.
Yes, exactly. Very good. Next.
what number?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, good. Port number, okay, go ahead. Port number used to recognize for services. Okay, just subject to correction. Yeah, yes, exactly. Next, go ahead, repeat. This is man, this is not like regular training session. You have to interact. Yeah, go ahead. Can you name some? If I say something wrong, if you say something wrong, right? Do I scold like okay, why you is this class? No, you have to enjoy the subject. Yes, go ahead. No, no.
Protocols comes under network only, right?
Yes, yes. Okay, then I will reveal that answers. No, don't worry. Sir, name, IP address, MAC address, NetBIOS name, which is primarily like we use older version of Windows. We use NetBIOS name. Now we are using FQDN name instead of NetBIOS name. Service tags, serial numbers, DNS alias, Active Directory object. In the if you see here in the Active Directory, CN means computer name. OU stands for organizational unit, DC forward computers. Okay, so these are like if you create any object in this hierarchy, it will get placed. So device ID. So this system can be recognized in a number of ways. Right? But yes, but service tags or serial numbers are used, uh, which are came from the company, and mostly these two things are used for. Okay, for example, this is the last day of your company, and you are going to assign hand over to the laptop. What they will do? They will type the serial tag, right? They will tag at the end of the I mean at the back of your laptop. They will have some serial number and service tags. That's how they dropped an email. We have received a laptop from Harsha with this serial tag and its condition is good. So that's how they are recognizing, right? Well, in the whether computer is on or like whether any number of ways are there. Okay, so you know the name. What is my this computer name? Lenovo. IP address. You know how we are going to see the IP address? Can anyone tell me?
NSQL.cpl, we can say
If config,
OpenCMD,
I
if config or
OpenCMD
IP
8
config,
config.
IP
IP
config, right?
config.
Yeah, yeah, good. So these
IP
many,
config. If config is using Linux.
yes, 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 yeah. So these many IPs are there. Why these many IPs are get if you in your laptop you don't get? Why? Because I am having n number of adapters. Why? Because I have install VMware workstation. That's the reason you are seeing all these. Actually, there should be only one. One is physical adapter. One is Wi-Fi adapter. I have connected to the Wi-Fi adapter, right? So now here, what you need to do here? See, you have to come to Wi-Fi. Where is my Wi-Fi? This is not Wi-Fi. This is not my Wi-Fi. This is not my Wi-Fi. Yeah, the wireless LAN adapter. This is my IP address. See, this is my Wi-Fi MAC address. See, for every network device, we will have one MAC address. Okay, and if you see here, uh, this is net bias name is also enabled. IPv4 address. This is my IP address. This is local private IP address. Okay. If you want to see my public IP address, that is different. You just go to the Google and you type that what is my public IP address. Okay. For security reasons, I'm not showing that. Okay. So this is how you need to see. Otherwise, if you want to see the MAC address, this is how you can see. Otherwise, you can't to filter all this. You just use
Get Mac.
get MAC. See these many IP MAC addresses that I am having in my computer. So this is how you can talk. Okay, you means network how two security devices talk together based on MAC address only. Okay, so these many things are there to talk to the computer. Okay, now sir, how many types are voices are there? Can anyone tell me how many types of voice are there?
Linux
Okay,
or Windows, Mac.
okay, that's are not you have to categorize that. That are two separate vendors in the operating system. Sir, there I will tell you there are two in the market. I'm talking about traditional market, traditional architect, like design. Okay, there are two types of OSs are there. One is
Server OS,
yes, exactly, server OS and client OS.
client.
Okay, in the server OS, I am talking to two companies, especially two. They are like they are leading markets, especially in the server and client category. There are two companies are there. One is Microsoft and Linux. In this coming to Microsoft, we have different operating systems for servers. 2008, 3, R2, 12, 12 R2, 16, 19, 22, 25. Okay, these are all like servers operating systems. Coming in the servers category only, coming to Linux vendor, these many server operating systems are there. Coming to client OS, again I'm taking two categories, vendors. One is XP's line 7, 8, Vista 8.1, 10, 11, 12. Now you tell me uh, what is the operating system that currently I'm using. I'm using Windows 10, which it comes under server category or client operating system.
Client operating
Client,
system.
Client operating
client
system.
operating
Yeah,
system.
exactly, true. Sir, this is traditional architecture. Okay. Uh, Now, is there any changes to this architecture? Yes, yes. What is that? With the arrival of VMware virtualization, okay. So generally, what we used to call server OS, if it is server OS, oh, what is the server OS? Windows Server. What is the version? 2008. Generally, what we used to call Microsoft Windows. Windows 2008 to operating system. That is how we used to call, right? Okay. Now coming to this thing virtualization, that OS we call it as a hypervisor. So we have three nowadays. Nowadays the operating systems are three categories. One is server operating system, client operating system. One is hypervisor. Sir, in this traditional architect, in this coming back, if you install SQL, I just leave apart hypervisor separate to be some extent. I will go back to this. Sir, if you install any operating system, sir, sir, I am having 500 GB hard disk. In that, I have installed one operating system called 2000 Windows Server 2012 in the C drive. Like I have installed in the same mission only, in the D drive, I have installed server operating system from Linux. I have another drive which is like E drive. I have installed Windows 10. I have another drive. I have installed Ubuntu. Sir, I have in 500 GB. I'm having four drives. I have installed different operating systems. If I switch on the laptop, if I switch on the laptop, which operating system will get boot by default?
Windows, it's a Windows system.
No, it's no. It will ask.
Windows.
It will it it will ask to which operating system boot you need to start. Or otherwise, if whatever you mention by default, that will start. Okay, sir. What your answer is good. Now, but I want to start all the operating system at once. Is it possible or not in this architecture? Hello.
It's not possible.
Yes, it's not possible. Good. Thanks, Adam. So it's not possible. That's the reason hypervisor came into picture. Okay. If we install hypervisor on top of the hypervisor, we can install a number of operating systems. We can switch on the, I mean, we can turn on the multiple operating systems simultaneously depending upon the hardware resources that we have. Coming to hypervisor, we have two categories. One is type 1 and type 2. Type 1 will used for in the companies. Okay, type 2 will use it for in our laptops. Okay, I think you all almost are use type 2. I will let you know. In type 3, majorly virtualization market was captured by three companies. One is first company is VMware. Now it is acquired by Dell. Now Microsoft and Citrix. These are three companies majorly occupied the virtualization market. In the type 2 categories also these three are there. Doesn't matter for them. Okay, this just like peanuts. Okay, and now Sir, we in the Windows category micro we use Windows Server 2008 or what then what is we used to call for VMware company, the operating system we used to call it as a ESXi, Elastic Sky Extended Integrated. Okay, for Citrix we call it as Gen Server. For Microsoft we call it as a HyperOS, Windows Server HyperOS like that. Okay, something Windows Hypervisor 2016 HyperOS. Sir, coming to type 2 category, for VMware, we have VMware Workstation. For Microsoft, Hyper-V Manager is there. Sir, I will let you know here. Hyper-V. Sir, this is type 2 hypervisor. See, this is type 2 hyper. He, you can create virtual machines and everything he can create. Okay. Now we will see the what is that VMware Workstation. Sir, whatever you are seeing here is type 2 type 2 category virtualization from VMware company. Okay, now we have some Arkill which is free. These are like paid only. Like Arkill, I don't like Arkill that user interface. I'm get addicted to the VMware workstation. If you are familiar, you can go with the Arkill Virtual Box, which is free software. Okay, uh, this is what like I would like to highlight the things. See, now this is the architecture. Type 1 hypervisor. We are going to install the hypervisor on the bare metal. On top of that, I am going to install multiple operating system. On top of that, I am going to install multiple apps or whatever it could be. Now I am in the type 2 hypervisor. This is my laptop. This is my laptop. I am installing the operating whatever operating system I would like, either Windows 10 or whatever it could be. Now after that I am going to install type 2 hypervisor like VMware VirtualBox or Arkill VirtualBox or Hyper-V Manager. After that I am going to install multiple operating system. These are the two differences between type 1 and type 2. Why? Because why I am saying all of these means I will let you know. Okay, why? Because we need to troubleshoot the issues based on the architecture. Okay, I will let you know when the times comes. Okay, please remember these points and everything. Okay, now sir, every time we are talking about server and client OS, right? Sir, what is mean by server? Can anyone explain me in simple terms? Hello.
Can you
Yes,
repeat?
sir.
Can you
We'll
repeat
be
again?
having physical and virtual servers.
That's okay. What is mean by server?
We can access a group of resources in different
Yes,
networks.
that's good. Yeah, that's good. Apart from you, anyone please?
It's a physical computer.
Okay. Client is also a physical computer. That doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, good. Good try. Can anyone please?
It's a high performance
Can
computer.
anyone?
Um,
One. Yeah. Go ahead, please.
I was saying that it's a high performance computer with with more resources than a client.
No, no, no. That's not. That's not actual meaning. We can also install so the client voice in high-end software. Sir, in simple terms, sir. In simple terms, sir, you went to the hotel. You order a dish or like idli, vada, dosha, regular items what we used to eat in India. Who will come to you?
Server.
Server. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, good. Now the server will come and whatever you requested the items, he will bring that, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. Now the same thing. That is what you have to remember the technology in simple way. uh, the server which provides the items generally, so here as well, the server is like a group of resources and whatever you request from the client operating systems, okay, or whether was other software doesn't matter, whatever service you request, that service that service will provided over the network, that is being when providing the resources over the network is called server. Sir, here that's good. uh, we all accept it. We went vada dosha and we will get it. What about these do you have all these items? Depending upon the requirement, sir. If you want to download something, okay, if you want to download something, what is the protocol behind that? Hello,
Yeah.
FTP, file transfer protocol, right? Sir, that's good. Now, if you want to view web page, sir, what is the protocol behind that? If you are viewing a web,
HTTP
yes,
or
exactly.
HTTPS.
Yes, exactly. Good, good. HTTP and HTTPS are the two services behind which provide this. Okay. For example, you are talking to the computer and computer is replying in the with the name of like IP address. If you are talking on vice versa. So what is the service behind that? Hello. You are talking to the computer and you can also talk to the with the name of DNS.
TCP/IP.
No, no, that's the DSC, but DNS, domain naming system.
Yes, DNS.
Yeah, DNS. Sir,
Resolve IP address to name.
yes, exactly. Sir, if I want to talk to the computer with the name of IP address, what is the who will give the IP address for our computer? What is the service behind that?
DHCP.
Yeah, exactly. Dynamic
DNS
host
domain.
configuration protocol. Okay, so these are the services which will provide from the servers. That's the reason we are calling it as a servers. So examples FTP, HTTP, DNS and DSCP. Okay, sir, what are the client operating systems? Generally, where we used to work small computers or personal task, personal browsing, office work, where we used to connect to the server voice and request services. That are called client operating systems. Okay, now, sir, I will tell you one thing. Sir, Bangalore was developed with the good infrastructure. What does it mean? Hello? What, sir, what, in general terms, sir, forget this equals are for minutes. What is mean by infrastructure, sir?
Infrastructure, nothing but a building, or
Exactly.
you can say, yeah,
Exactly.
roads.
Facilities. Exactly. Facilities. True.
Hmm.
Now, what is mean by IT infrastructure?
IT
hardware,
infrastructure.
network.
Exactly. Yes. Same thing, but comes all IT products comes into picture. Collection of hardware, devices, software, premises, networks, like network support, peoples, everything comes under IT infrastructure. Okay. Now we are going to install before installing. So that's what IT infrastructure is. Now we are going to install Microsoft SQL Server 2005 from we will see all the yeah, I will show you all the installations so that you can experience, and if you get the interview question um, in the span of your experience, what's your observation in the installation from 2005? What are the changes that you have been observed? So you will get this kind of question, so that once you done that, right, you will remember all of this. Sir, any installing any software, sir, any software, we have to ask two things for ourselves. What are the prerequisites from hardware end and software end? These are the two things that we need to ask for ourselves. Coming to hardware prerequisites, what are they? Hardware prerequisites, what is the CPU, what is the RAM, what is the hard disk, what is the graphic card. Sir, graphic card nowadays required, it's for different purpose. So for this 2025, you just leave aside. So CPU, RAM, hard disk, how much CPU did required, how much RAM it is required, how much hard disk. Sir, why they kept the like this is to improve user experience and to improve the sales. Sir, if I allow you SQL Server 2022 to install on Intel Pentium. Now, Intel Pentium were very slow servers at the old generation. It will impact the user experience of SQL Server as well. Okay, so nobody will purchase the SQL Server that's new CPUs as well, right? So there are so many things are there. Coming to software ends, so what are the depending softwares that I need to install or configure before installing SQL Server? So any software, sir, these are the two things that we need to ask for ourselves. Now, sir, I said everything. Arsha, you said I will ask, sir, how where can we download these set of files? That is the question. Sir, user 2000 support has been ended or not? Can anyone?
And
It's already ended. Extended support is also got ended, right? Yes or no? Now,
Yes, yes, yes.
where can I set? I download these files. Sir, nowadays, if you ask me, SQL Microsoft doesn't allow to install 2016 as well. Okay, I mean, they have removed all the old OSs from the downloading as well. Who are already downloaded, so for them only it is providing services, but they doesn't allow to download the old OSs. But there is a different way, sir. There is different way than regular way. So where and how we to download ISO? For that, there is one site is there. Open links. I'm just sir. You need to visit myvisualstudio.com with your Outlook Microsoft Outlook ID. Okay. So this is the website that you need to visit. Okay. Now I need to type SQL Server 2005 Developer Edition. Sir, here we will get this edition, right? Now, if I click here, we used to get to CD1 and CD2, sir. Sir, why we used to get CD1 and CD2, sir? Can anyone? Simple reason. Can anyone please? Sir, okay, I will let you.
It looks like 32-bit and 64-bit, right?
No, no, both are 64 only, sir.
Okay, okay.
If you say 64, 64. So, but why we used to get these two things? I will let you know.
Maybe because the payload is located in two different servers to make sure that the end user don't experience any delay in downloading the file.
No, no, no. Sir, what is the capacity of CD, sir?
Like it's infinite on.
No, no, it's 64 MB at that time. So at that time when SQL Server was there, at that time we used to have only CDs. So that's the reason that whole installation media was not fitted into one CD. That's the reason they done
Okay.
into two CDs.
Compact disk. Achha, okay.
CD man, CD. So nowadays we used to work CD compact disc. See, which was 700 MB. But we don't get 700 MB. We used to get 650 or 620 something like that. The installation media is itself more than that.
Your voice is not audible.
Is it okay now?
Yeah, audible. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, Shadow.
yeah, thank you. So here you need to click download. Sir, I'm clicking download, sir, here. You just, I have already downloaded, just for name. Sir, if you want to 30 download, so you can download. Sir, I'm just canceling this button. Okay. So as of now, if you see the size here, 442 MB. Okay. And I'm going to CD 2. I'm just downloading. Sir, what is the 500? Okay, 52. Sir, 400 plus 500, how much, sir?
900.
900. Does it fit into CD?
No.
Yeah, no, right? Yes, good. Sir,
Mm.
if you want to download 32-bit, you can select XACT
Okay, okay.
family, or you can Intel Itanium is there. You can select Intel Itanium processors. Okay, that's okay. These are like things. For like this, you can download all the versions of SQL servers. Okay, and you can
So till 2022 it is available, right?
yes.
Okay.
All the editions what we don't regularly see in the regular time. Okay, regular way. See Windows 8, 2008, everything is there. So everything available with my subscriptions on download. You have to select, keep on changing. You have to explore this. Okay.
So
So
it is not necessary, license is not necessary for this.
no, not license is not required. Okay. So this is the
Mm.
one of the way to search for old operating systems or old ISO. Next thing, what you need to do is go to Google, type SQL Server 2022 download. Now just open this link. Sir, here you need to download, here you need to select SQL servers on premises. Select the download option. Download now. Sir, you just fill up the dummy information here. Dummy means dummy. Literally dummy means. Don't give this any names or anything. What you are with your original info. This is dummy.
Okay.
Don't give your original until unless uh, you are really purchasing. Otherwise, they will send n number of spam emails.
Okay.
Do we have to use a valid phone number?
No, no, no. That's a Vodafone previous number. That's one customer care number. Okay, okay, that's them. So here you need to download, sir. You need to remember this link, sir. I'm going to paste here. Uh, sir, next time you just remember this link, or you can bookmark this link, so that you directly you get this here, sir. Now we are downloading 2022, sir, directly from the website. No need to log in. Are we logging in this website? No, right?
No.
Now, now you just click 64-bit here. This online software. Why I'm calling it is online means once it downloaded, it will connect to the Microsoft Download Center. I'm just downloaded that. Click yes.
Mm.
So now you need to select the download media. Now
No,
you
evaluation edition only 6 months, right?
yeah, yes, 6 months. Yeah. Now ISO you need to select. Click download. It will download the ISO file in this location. I already downloaded, so I don't want to waste that bandwidth. So that's the reason I'm just canceling this. Are you okay, right? With cancellation, or you want to show?
No, no, you can
Okay,
cancel,
yeah,
please.
yeah, thank you. Now we have done. Now I'm sir little bit I'm very curious. I will replace 2022 with 2019. Let's see. Are you able to download? Are you able to download or not?
Yes, download, I think.
See, we can download that 64. See, if you replace the number here, you can download 2019 and 2022 as well. Sir, I will little curious course. I will go with the sir. What is the lowest version of 2019 apart from 2017, right?
Yes, 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 yes.
I will try with the 2017. So there is no 2017 ISO available from this Evolution Center. You have to download from Visual Studio. First, you have to
Okay,
try to
yes.
download from the Evolution Center. If there is not possible, you can download with the Visual Studio. So I am going to copy this and I'm going to update in the tracker as well. So I'm just sharing the links. Okay. So that's how you need to download the SQL Server. Sir, as a DBA, nobody knows when the requirement comes. Sometimes net will may not come. A number of reasons. So we have to maintain one separate hard disk, and we have to maintain all the ISO files. Okay, all the serial keys doesn't require just for practice purpose. Um, you will, sir. To be frank, sir, serial keys are all available in the internet itself. Okay. Now you have to maintain all patches. Why? Because 2005 packs are not available on the internet sometimes. So all the if you maintain all these things, then you will not going to face any. I will give. Don't worry about that. I will give you. Only thing is you need to download and you have to maintain. Are you going to download or you? Yes.
Harsha,
Yeah.
I want to say one thing here.
Yes,
Uh,
please.
I don't want to evaluation version. I want to continue with the version which is available till my usability, like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, same software.
Yeah. See, you
So
can.
which is available, right?
Yeah, see, they are giving the product. Okay, that is the evolution. Whatever key you applied, right? For example, you have purchased 1 year license key. Okay, so the key while installing, you have to install the key. Okay, that key will be there up to how much validity it is there.
So can we crack the keys also?
Man, why we should crack? Okay, so everything Microsoft will know all of these things. Yesterday I
Okay.
think you all I have gone through the yesterday video, right? I hope how the licensing
Mhm.
works.
Okay.
See, no problem. I will show you everything. I will show you. Don't worry. MS SQL Server. Sir, I already have one copy. Don't worry, you can get it from serial keys.
Okay, okay.
Okay, and if you see here, all say if you see this website, sir,
Mm-hmm.
see, enterprise edition is also there,
Arre,
standard edition is there, 19 is there.
baapre.
So these many keys are there. Sir, do you really require all these keys? Sir,
Not necessary. Just
yeah. So from 2014 onwards, from 2016 onwards, generally we require a developer edition is enough, sir. Developer edition is unlimited. We are the only one who connected to the SQL Server application, do the practices, right? Yes, sir.
correct, correct. Yes,
So you can
absolutely right.
download and you can have see if you go to the Google, you get n number of drives. So sometimes you don't get that. Once you this link, uh, find Microsoft find this link, it will ask this concerned website to remove that. So before that, what we should do, we should copy all this and we have to paste in the note document, Word document or notepad document. Okay,
Mm.
sure.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, sir. This is the thing, sir. Okay, now, sir, what are the prerequisites, sir? That's all we know for the installation SQL Server. Sir, Intel Pentium processor or compatible processor. Oh, that's okay. I'm now we will see what are the prerequisites to required. Other my system is also not having. Sir, my what is the my system having? What is the processor that my system is having? Can anyone let me know? Intel i7,
Core.
Core
I said.
i7, right? So, I mean, I'm having compatible more than Intel Pentium. Okay, so I'm very
Yes,
good at the minimum requirement. What is the recommended Pentium or this is okay, I'm having more than that. Sir, what is the memory require? How much RAM it required?
just 500 MB.
How much I'm having? Hello,
32 GB.
22 GB.
32 GB.
32 GB. Okay.
Okay, sir, how much 1 GB or more RAM is recommended? Sir, how much disk say be 2 GB is required? 2 GB is enough. But how much I am having? If I see here, 92. So there are so much. I will show you that. There is so much memory space. 150 GB is available. So I'm good in that category. Also, I'm good. Sir, what is the operating system? So all this, I'm not having server operating system. I'm having client operating system, which is compatible with 2020, 2005 as well. Sir, what is the .NET framework, sir? What is the .NET framework that I need to install?
3 point something.
2.0.
3.1.
No, no, no.
Okay. Okay.
I'm asking you, .NET framework is 2.0. Windows
Okay.
installer is 3.1.
3.1.
Okay. This
Yes.
thing. Okay. Sir, how can I check all this Wintel? Sir, how can I download? Sir, when I started, sir, mostly I used to work on .NET 3.5 only. Okay. Uh, so this thing category, I know how to install .NET 3.5. What about 2.0? How I need to install? For example, I see if you see me, you don't believe me. I have, if you see here, I am showing my see n number of times I do n number of text. So see how many SQL servers are there? Agents. So these many are there. Okay. Are you able to see my screen, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes,
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 yes.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
See,
Yes.
these many, see, different versions. 2005 is there. Okay, 2012, 14, 17, 19, 2022, 2014. See, these many different services are there. Okay, why I used to install means I need, for example, whenever I want to show something, I want to show the difference, right? How it looks in 2012, how it looks in 2019 or 2022. That's the reason why I used to means if I start all these things, right, my CPU will like go to the 90% or 100%. That's the reason I manually stopped all this. I just required only one default instance, which is 2022. Okay, and here these are things. Sir, how could I know what are the? So first I will show you how to uh, check how to install .NET 2.0 in your Windows. Either you are Windows 8, 9, sorry, Windows 8, 8.1, 10, 11. How you need to install? I will show you, sir. Go to run Windows run command. Go to the control panel. Go to uninstall a program. Here you need to turn Windows feature or on option is there, right? You just click on that. You used to get this here. I already selected, right? You just select that and press OK. But make sure that you have connected to the internet. Okay, so this is how you need to install .NET Pro. Sir, if you are installing .NET 3.5, sir, what is also include, sir? Can anyone read for me?
Yeah, include 2.0 and 3.0.
Exactly. So it also includes .NET 2.1, 3.0 as well. Okay. So this is how you need to install before installing SQL Server 2005. This is how you need to enable .NET feature. Sir, what about Windows feature, sir? That's okay. But how can I check, sir? I will check. Sir, copy this PowerShell script, sir. Go to type PowerShell, select Windows PowerShell ISC. ISC stands for Integrated Shell Environment. So this is very comfortable for us. You can use normal PowerShell also. If I paste here, so how just how we used to write the notes, right? That's how we used to get. Now paste it here, execute, sir. Now you tell me how many versions of .NET framework that has been installed in this machine from 2000 from 2.0 to 4.8. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes, yes.
See, this is how you need to cross check yourself before install. If it is not PowerShell install, you need to drop an email. Hello, Windows team. We got a ticket that require to install SQL Server 2005. To install SQL as a basic physics, we need to 2.0. Please let me know. Please install and let me know. Okay. So this is how you need to drop or you need to update the ticket in the service now or whatever ticketing tool that you are going to use. And you don't keep the tickets in your bucket. Always throw the you done your job, throw at them. Whether how much late it will take doesn't matter for you. Okay, it is done. Now, sir, how I can check that Windows installer is having or not? You just copy this command msi question mark copy. Now type cmd, run as an administrator, click yes and paste it and press enter. Sir, what is the Windows version that we are using? Hello?
5.0,
5.1. What is the requirement?
3.1.
3.1.
Means we are having high end only, right?
Correct.
Now we are good. Sir, we are good. Sir, what are the prerequisites that we require to install SQL Server 2005? And we are having more than that only. So we are good in stage. Okay. Now, now I want to show something. Especially this applies only for 2005 only, not for 2008 apart from later SQL servers. Sir, whenever you download that ISO files, right? Sir, you used to get like this, sir. Okay, what you need to do? You need to select all this. For this, you need to install WinRAR application or any other compatible application. You need to select this option, extract each archive to the separate folder. Then you used to get like this.
Not showing.
Hello? Yes, please. Sir, you need to install this application, WinRAR application you have to install to get all this option. WinRAR. You need to download or you need to install. Mostly we don't have WinRAR application in Windows in companies, only Dubai companies. Mostly we have free software called 7-zip. 7-zip is there. 7-zip. So mostly we used to do this unzip or zip using this software in real times. Okay, so you used to get like this. Okay, first folder is related to the server operating SQL Server OS. Second folder is related to the tools and tools like management tools, books online. Okay, all these things it is related. Okay, sir, since I know how I already done everything in the in my moon machine. I have copied the same thing to the this thing as well, virtual machine. all the what are the prerequisites that is been there for Windows, my home laptop, the same is has been there for this Windows virtual machine as well. Why I am telling, why I am showing, I will let you know. Sir, now I have divided this folder, right? I have copied the folder, exact folder how I used to download. Sir, before coming to demo itself, I have faced some issues. I have installed the SQL Server 2005, but I didn't find the instance. This make me shock, and later of some bit research, I will came to know. I will show you the difference. Okay, don't worry, sir. Sir, this is what CD2, sir. This is what CD1. Are you able to see that right names right here? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Now I am selecting test run as a, sir. Whenever you install going to install, select that option run as administrator on the setup file. Consider this is as one of the best practice. So you need to select this option. Sir, I need to select yes. Next, next. Sir, sir, previously when I do first time it when I do that, you don't get this serial key, sir. Nowadays, I think some happens. First time when you created any operating system before downloading, you just check that. Okay, you don't get this serial key and you don't get this status as well while installing SQL Server. So first time when I do that, I think it will copy that media. So that's the reason we are able to see this screen, sir. Otherwise, we used to get only this box. Okay, so for this, what Microsoft has given the remedy is what that Microsoft has given to the remedy is you just copy the folder and CD1 you have to rename it as a servers with the name called S as a servers capital and tools with the T capitals. You have to rename. CD1 has to renamed as a servers. CD2 has to rename as a tools. Okay. Now go to tools. Now setup. Yes. Accept. New. Sir,
It's
first time.
16 GB RAM, है ना?
Yeah. This is more than 2 GB, I think so.
No, my system has just 16 GB RAM. Yours has 32 GB. So do I need more RAM?
No, no, not required. That's enough. Sir, when it comes to high availability, that's very good configuration, and that's enough. Okay. Next, sir, you have to care observe the screens every. It will be useful for in the interview as well. Next, sir, as of now, I am selecting only SQL Server database is enough, and workstation, books, online development tools. That's two are enough for me. Otherwise, that is required. I'm just leaving. New. Sir, as of now, there is no instances. As of now, the install this is only SSM has got installed. So that's the reason I am going with the default instance. Next, sir, you have to select this option. Customize is if you want to use, but I don't require this one. I'm going selecting using built-in system account. We have different local systems and network. We will talk about that later. Okay, sir, this is required. Now, Windows authentication. Binary just these are all not required. We will discuss each and every steps in detail in later sessions.
I think nowadays nobody is asking 2005.
Sir, nobody, yes sir, no asl sequence setup files are not available and support is also got
Correct.
extended. Why because I want to show you the how SQL Server interface got changed, how lucky we are,
Mhm,
and
mhm.
and also to cover the interview accepts as well. They will ask you what are the changes that has been made, that has you have been observed in the installation wizard.
Okay.
Sir, mostly you have to get errors are here up to here, up to this point. You have to get an error. Why? Because there is a bug in setup file. We will see. So it will take time. Meanwhile, if you have any doubts, let me know. Whatever it could be silly or whatever it could be doesn't matter. We are here to enhance ourselves. No matter.
As for those,
Do we need to have a knowledge of Linux administration, network administration, or Windows Server administration for if you want to learn or work as a DBA?
Sir, if you have a knowledge that will help you to troubleshoot effectively. Why? Because when something got error, you should know whether this is my cup of tea or not. Yes or no? Hello?
Okay, okay,
yes.
okay.
Yeah. So that will help you, but that is not required. Okay? That will and coming to Linux administration, sir, you should learn Linux as well, sir. Sir, nowadays when I went to Capgemini, it's very long, 5 years back, I think so. Things back, they asked me to deal with the Linux SQL servers. Sorry, Linux SQL server which are installed on Linux environment. So companies are changing their attitude, or they're going for mainly cost cutting. So at that time, if you get that kind of environment, okay, at that time it's required, but otherwise not required. Sir,
And what is the
yeah,
what is the difference between Azure SQL DBA and MS SQL MS Microsoft SQL Server DBA?
yeah, good question. Sir, is are all are same, sir. The only difference is architecture differences and sir, whatever the future that we are seeing right now in on-prem SQL Server, it's not been there in different environments like in Linux and Azure as well. So they have removed some options. Okay, so that's the difference. Okay, I would like to say, sir, generally, if you want to switch to one DBA to other DBA, what we used to command, we used to call type use DBA name, right? But this use DBA name is not been there in Azure SQL database. That's a limitation. Sir, what we are learning is mother of SQL Server. If you learn the mother, only you should know the limitations of other SQL servers, other Microsoft SQL servers. Sir, we got this error or not? The SQL server
Yes.
failed to start. This is the error what we used to get. I will show you this. Please mute, sir. I am getting noise. Okay, sorry. Sir, this is the error. Sir, what we need to do, sir? This for if any came that, okay, I will let you
So
know.
while you are speaking, I'm getting a lot of background noise from someone with the name Venkateshwara or something.
Yeah, please, Venkatesh, mute yourself.
Okay.
Thank you. Sir, this is the error, sir, what we used to get, sir. Sir, what Microsoft has said that this issue has been exist. If you want to overcome this issue, what you need to do is you just copy this folder and paste in. Yeah, okay. So I'm just closing all this. Now open this window. Sir, you need to go to this path. C program SQL Server. And just copy this path, paste it here. Sir, now go to the version where this is version my install MySQL. Go to bin folder. copy these two items. Sir, if you are these files are related to the 64-bit. If you are installing SQL Server 32-bit, then you have to copy these files from SQL Server 32 only. Copy this folder files, two files, go to the bin folder and paste it. Replace files with destination. Done it, done.
It already available, but why we replace?
Sir, that's a big bug, sir.
Okay, okay.
This solution has not given by me or somebody else, by Microsoft itself. Now I just click retry. That's it. I didn't done anything. So installation has been completed successfully. Now what is the other thing? We need to install tools, right?
Oh, can I know from where the inverted files which you
Sorry,
copy?
I am unable to hear your voice very hard. Can you come again?
Can I know from where you have copied that file?
This file, right? You are talking about this file.
Yes,
From the
yes.
internet, from third-party blogs are available, ma'am.
Oh,
Or
okay,
otherwise, if you have any successful installation of previous, you can get it from there. Okay. No problem.
okay,
I
thank
will share you. Don't worry. I will share you.
you. Okay.
Sir, as of now, we are installing tools, sir, for just so to show you how the SSMS looks like in 2005. See here, you need to expand that. Sir, what is the basic tool for management? This thing is enough for me. Remaining all are not required for this demo. So, any questions? Meanwhile, I want to kill some time. Any doubts? Let me know.
Sir, I need to know the configuration of laptop during while after continuing class.
Can you repeat? I didn't hear that properly.
I need to the configuration because the class will running on 3 months. So I need to the configuration of my laptop. So
Acha, acha, acha. Okay, okay. Sir, 16, 12 to 16 GB is enough. 500
okay,
GB, 500 GB SSD or hard disk, SSD hard disk, it would be better so that you don't experience the slowness. And
okay,
like we require minimum 4 cores with Intel Hyperthread.
okay, okay.
Yeah, these are the configurations. Sir, no problem. Nowadays we can do all these labs and everything with minimum 250 or 300 rupees.
Okay, sir. Then it is okay because my laptop was totally crashed and so
Okay, so
not able to buy a new laptop right now. So that's why I'm
that's
asking.
you can do this up to, sir, up to high availability, up to level 2, log shipping and mirroring. You can have your personal laptop, you can install and you can do practice whatever you want. Okay,
Okay, sir.
after 1.5 month or 1 month, then we required. Okay, so doing on-prem, on cloud is same, but we have some little variations. Once we know the little variations, then it's no matter how much we require.
Okay,
Arsha, I have a question here. So, why won't do we into leverage for the Azure or AWS any of the machine from that? Suppose I have to create a EC2 instance, we can do the practice as well, right? For
Yeah,
there.
you can do that, sir. As of now, I am familiar with Azure. Okay, especially we are Microsoft guys, so I'm little bit favorite to Azure only. Coming to AWS. So as of now, I don't work and I didn't get chance in AWS, especially only with the service called S2 storage only. I just know that what we used to call that I work. Okay, so apart from that, I don't know anything in AWS. Whatever I configuration I show you, that you are well and good in AWS, you can configure.
No, my question is here. Azure is, do we have the free trial version for Azure so that instead of installing these VMs, so can we do the demo in any one of the cloud, I mean, Azure, like you have experience in Azure, so that you can create one machine and install Azure, so that who don't have in the laptop or
That that
some
that's what I that's what I said, sir, in the for a previous question, right?
yes, yes.
Yeah, that's what I said, right? So up to level 2, you don't require any configuration. Simple for laptop with 4 GB is enough. So why you used to get? I'm saying that you will get only a free trial in Azure for 1 month. Okay, so we for these things for cloud for level 2 or level 3. For some practicals we required whole setup. From practicals we required single screen is enough. Single laptop is enough. So we will let you know. I will at the end of the like tomorrow classes. I will explain you all the what I need to show you and everything. Based on that, we can take the decision. Okay.
so as you say, after L2, you will provide the lab also with minimum
No, no,
charges.
no, no. I will not provide any lab. I will
Okay,
show
okay,
you how to configure the lab. Okay,
okay, okay,
it's your
okay.
duty to configure the same whatever I showed you, right? You have to replicate the same on your end with your credentials. Hello?
Got it.
Yeah. Sir, how many for members? I cannot give my credit card, right? I cannot share my credentials as well. Sir, okay. Meanwhile, I will try to show here as. Sir, this is how SSMS, old SSMS looks like. Are you able to see my screen, right? Whatever SSMS that you are seeing is from my laptop, not from the virtual machine. For time being, I'm showing this. Are you able to see it, right?
Yes.
Now what I will do, is it got installed? Still installing. Okay. Now, meanwhile, I will start the SQL Server 2005. Sir, okay. Now you just come here. What is the version name that I'm being used? Just wait. See, I am able to connect or not. So this is how the SQL Server looks like in 2005 version. So agent is also there, but this I didn't turn on that. Okay, so this is how SSMS looks like in for 2005. I'm just turning on that. Just come here. I'm going to. Sir, it got installed. Next, finish.
Sir, SSMS and SSMS client both are same.
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, why we are calling it as a client means we are connecting to the server, right? That's the reason we are calling it as a client. But both are tools to connect the SQL Server.
Can you show me how SQL Server looks like? This is the client application through which we will connect the SQL Server, right?
Sir, that's I showed you, right? Previous only I showed you SSMS. So this is how
Yeah.
SQL Server looks like. This is whatever Lenovo iPhone SQL 2005 is the 2005 SQL Server.
So SQL Server is not like an application. It is just imported in SSMS.
No, 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 no. SQL Server itself application. It's application we have connected. We, sir, for application, how we you to connect? Sir, for example, if you want to browse my Gmail ID, sir, what is the application that we use to that we use?
Browser.
Browser, right? Now
Yes.
can I tell like that application is a browser is an application or it's a browser? Both are same, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's now you can consider SSMS is a like a browser to access SQL Server. Okay. Like this,
Okay.
it is one of the application where developers and database administrator can connect to the application, can manage and can create databases. Okay.
Good. Got it.
Yeah, thank you. Sir, this is my SSMS. What is my computer name, first of all? Host name. Sir, this is the like what I didn't added my this thing, my login. That's the reason I'm getting fail. Okay, so I forgot that option to add that. Okay, no issues. Anyhow, I have shown this here. Uh, that's so where I'm going to now. So that's okay. I have shown you now. Where is my PPT? Yeah. So yeah,
In
sir.
2005 version, we don't have the SQL Server authentication option.
Yes, we have. I already showed you that, right? By default, I selected Windows option, but I didn't add my login.
So if you had selected Windows authentication as the authentication type during installation, so why it is not letting you log in?
I don't know. I need to check that. So login failed. Okay, that's issue. I will troubleshoot that later. Okay, so I will let you know what fix that I have done. Okay, is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now, any doubts for this as of for this day?
No.
All good. Divya, Jitendra, Manak, Raghuveer, Om Prakash, Vaishali, Venkateshwar Rao.
So what is the certification name which we can target after this course?
Um,
What is the certification code from Microsoft? Just like PL100 AZ800. What's the name of that code?
DP300.
DB300.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no issues. Okay. Uh, if any have doubts, no problem. You can drop an email. We will see you in tomorrow class. Thank you. Bye for now.
Thank you.